Reading I-Ching. Revolution. Change of lines. The first line is yang. As you repeatedly encounter the same type of problems, you may begin to feel that more fundamental change is needed. However, the process of understanding the real nature of the problem, and then changing the whole structure, cannot be achieved by simple will alone. If you are not quite sure if it is the right time to move into action, you had better not jump into action hastily and spoil it. Your reluctance may be the signal that you need more information about the problem. You need to gather more clues before you can make a well-informed decision stably. The second line is yin. After going through the thorough process of preparation, we have set up the strategy for solving the problem. Now we have to consider whether we have enough power to carry out the plan to fix the problem or not. Once the change has begun, it cannot stop until it is complete. Therefore, we need to clarify where we need to go in more detail, and check whether we have everything we need during the course. The third line is yang. More often than not, the fundamental changes are related to many people other than ourselves. No matter how small a change may happen to the bottommost layer, it tends to affect everyone standing on top of it. Therefore, before you actually move into action, you need to get the trust and faith of many people involved in the matter. Even when you are perfectly sure that the change is the right way to go, if you did not gather enough consensus among people related to it, you will need to face the opposition against every turn you make. Now we have come one step upward and meet the fourth line of yang again. We finally start to repair the structure. The wheel that has started rolling cannot be stopped. Once we have dug up the first shovel of soil, we have no other choice but to stick to the plan with confidence, throughout all the processes we have planned, prepared, and shared so far. Sometimes you may feel tired and exhausted, but remember that there are many people who relies on you, and who would walk with you through difficult times, and march forward for their sake. The fifth line is also yang. Symbolically speaking, we are at the center of the boiling pot of water, which is at the apex of change. We needed a lot of preparation process before the change commenced, and we had to put in all our might to make it move, but once the ball of change starts to move in the right direction, it will keep on rolling down and will grow on its own, without too much worry or intervention from us. Of course, we cannot be perfectly sure that the wind of change will always blow in the direction we expected, but it will not hurt to have some trust in our past effort and in what we have planned and done so far. The final position finishes with a line of yin. The change symbolized by revolution does not simply represent changing clothes and putting on a new makeup. On the contrary, it teaches us the steps to diagnose and analyze the structural problems within the internal and fundamental architecture, and carefully revising them to build a better system. Why don't you look back at yourselves, and see whether or not you are too obsessed with boasting of changes on the outward appearance, rather than focusing on the essential matters?